As we all know, every bottle of wine has so much information hidden behind it that the public can't easily access, including tasting notes, food matches, awards, reviews from both the public and well-known wine connoisseurs, technical info and more. To solve this problem, we load all this information into the barcode of the wine, so it can then be scanned with NZ Wine app and instantly appear on your smartphone. All this information on all these different wines is kept under one hub, giving instant results and eliminating the hassle of loading different websites and surfing the internet to find information on wines like with QR codes. So are people going to use this app? Well, recent research tells us that 60% of the New Zealand population aged between 18 and 64 own a smartphone. 47% use their smartphone in-store, and 23% change their minds about their in-store purchase decision as a result of the information they have gained from their smartphone. With these statistical facts in mind, it is no longer an option for businesses to overlook using smartphone technology as part of their business marketing initiatives. NZ Wine app also has some other fantastic interactive features to it, so let's take a closer look and see how it works. Then I'll let you, the wineries, know what else we offer as a result of you having your wines on board. Here is our homepage. At the bottom of the screen there are 5 options: Top 10, Specials, Scan, Favourites, and Search. We'll go through each of those pages separately, starting with Scan. Once the barcode of a bottle is scanned, we instantly get the tasting note page for that wine. Please note, we do understand that many wineries keep the same barcode number for each new vintage, and therefore our developers are currently in the process of creating a page that will appear after a user scans a wine with multiple vintages on the app, giving the user the choice of which vintage they would like. The standard content of a tasting note page is a bottle shot, which can be enlarged by being tapped, the logo for the winery, the title for the wine, variety, taste, which is a short sharp tasting note directed at Joe Blogs on the go, food match, awards, reviews from well-known people like Michael Cooper for example, winemaker's notes, which is the full tasting note and any other notes from the winemaker, technical info, and website, which is simply a direct link to that winery's website. When adding a wine to the database, wineries get 2 optional fields they can choose to fill in if they would like to add more information on a wine than just the standard fields. This information will appear below the website field. At the top of this page there are 3 options: Public Reviews, Favourite, and Buy Now. Public Reviews is where the user can go and see what other members of the public think of this wine. These reviews consist of a star rating and a short review. The user can then submit their own review by tapping the stars and then filling out the fields below. Once they submit their review, they will get a message letting them know that their review will be screened for spam, bad language, etc. before being posted live. This will save any undesirable messages or language going into the app. Users can favourite wines by tapping the favourite button to help them remember wines they like or wines that others have recommended to them. If they wish to unfavourite a wine, they just tap the button again. And lastly we have Buy Now. This will simply be a link to where the user can buy this wine. It is completely optional for wineries to have this button active or not. Some wineries link this button to their online cellar door and others to online retailers. Now let's have a look at these other 4 options on the bottom toolbar. Favourites is where a user's favourited wines are stored. If a user has a long list, they can tap red, white or sparkling to categorise the wines, making them easier to find. Every time a user favourites or unfavourites a wine, this information is stored in the back end of the app. And at the beginning of every month, the top 10 most popular wines on NZ Wine app are updated, giving us the top 10 page. This is a great place for users to come and see what wines people are enjoying drinking at that time. It's also very handy for on-the-go shoppers to see what wines are popular so they can grab and run with confidence that they are getting a good wine. Next we have the specials page. This is a space for both wineries and wine retailers to advertise specials they have on. Here are a couple of made up examples to show you how it works. The content of each special will simply be a photo, a heading and a small message. Initially this page will run with 10 spaces available free of charge on a first come first served basis, with a maximum duration of 2 weeks per special. Lastly, we have a general search page. Users can come here to search the database for wines if they are not scanning barcodes. This will be very handy in situations like at a bar or a restaurant while reading a wine list. Users can search the wines and read more information on them, and therefore purchase with a lot more confidence and knowledge of what they are receiving. The 4 tabs you can see are for refining searches. All will search the whole database. Variety will search just one particular variety of wine. Winery will just give you the wines from one particular winery. And with Food Match, a user can type in the meal they are having. We use fish as an example. And this will pop up with all the wines that are recommended with fish. A fantastic tool for someone hosting a dinner party or anyone wanting a nice wine to match their meal. NZ Wine App is managed from a back-end server on the internet. Wineries will get their own login to this back-end. Here they can go in and view just their wines. They can edit their wines. If a wine wins a new award, for example, they can add it to that wine's award list. They can add new wines when new vintages come out, which is a simple copy and paste of the new wine's information into the required fields. And all these changes are instant, so once they click save, the content will instantly appear on the app. They can also see how many times each wine is favorited, which will give them a good indication of which wines are most popular, how many times their wines have been scanned, and how many times their wines have been viewed. These include views from scans, views from the search page, and views from the top 10 page. This is all fantastic market research and also shows them how well the app is working for their winery. But as we completely understand, a lot of wineries may not have time to manage their wines and keep them updated on the app. And therefore our team at NZ Wine App are more than happy to keep your wines updated and add new wines to the database for you. As well as being available on iPhones and Android, NZ Wine App will also be available on iPad, which, as a number of wineries who are already on board have mentioned, will be very handy for customers to use on the iPads in their cellar doors, and also for sales reps who use iPads as business tools. NZ Wine App will be free for users to download. For you, the wineries, we are offering a free 6-month trial so you can see how well this works for your winery and your consumers. After 6 months, you'll then have the option to remove your wines without spending a cent if you're not convinced with the service, or stay with all the other wineries at a small subscription fee. Subscription fees will depend on the size of the winery, but for your average winery, 5 to 25 different wines, you're looking at a price equivalent to about 2 cases of wine for a whole year subscription. So add this incredible new tool to your marketing mix by getting your wines on board today, and ensuring New Zealand wine consumers have access to your wine information when making their purchasing decisions. NZ Wine App will be launching in just a few weeks, so for the quick and easy process to get your wines on board, or for more information, please email us at admin@nzwineapp.co.nz.